Definitely one of the most overlooked players in this top 20. And I think that he's got a great shot here. He's been training all year long. He's been traveling to many events. Him and his brother Junior as well, thanks to Disrupt Gaming. But this is the tallest order you got to get, right? You got Knee up there. It's the morning right now, but Knee picking this pool with Arslan Ash, it's going to be crazy.
It feels like, too, with Shadow, right? He's really kind of, just the way it feels, man, he's coming to his own really in the past couple years, right? 2 years, he's had huge improvement. He's one of the more well-traveled USA players, I would also say as well. But going up against Tekken itself, man, this is Knee. Korea versus USA here, group stage, and this is big.
Yeah, this is huge. Oh, man. Now, what character is Shadow going to be? Obviously, we've seen a lot of his Claudio. We know he's also got his Safina back there. Knee, he uses everything. Yeah. But what's it going to be? Is it going to be Brian? Is that what we're going to see? My fanfic that I was writing earlier this year was like, Knee can't beat Arslan in tournament. But what if at the end of the finals, he does it with Brian? He has to bring back his man. It's the only way he can get it done in tournament. I mean, obviously, we see he can do it in a long set, but maybe in tournament, who knows?
Yeah, going back to Bay in this kind of situation would be something really interesting. But the other thing, too, man, is like, I feel like it's catch-22, too. I feel like there's more pressure on Ash at this point, too. Now the whole world's watching you in a way that no one was before, right? Where people were actively looking to write you off before. Oh, yeah. At this point, now it's like you won both Evos. You come into this Tekken World Tour final. It almost feels like it's a catch-22. If you don't win this, people are going to be talking about it. Either way.
I don't know if you saw his tweet recently, but he had some tweet about, like, when the Eagles are quiet, the parents start to jibber-jabber, So, the parents are jibber-jabbering right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like a parent right now. Trying to get some Fruit Loops. Yeah. Let's go. Knee Shadow right here. Oh, man.
Kicking it off.
How are we going to open up this Tekken World Tour 2019 finals?
Yo, this is going to be good.
Gonna be.
Brian. Oh, it's the Brian Fury. All right.
Back to Bay.
Da Bay. In the arena, perfect.
Now, what interactions are you looking at with these two characters? For people at home watching, right? They know about the big long-range counter-hit threats from Brian, but then, of course, you also have Genocide Cutter and then those installs into Starburst mode from Claudio as well.
Ugh.
Or you start off a close-range counter-hit right there, and you're going to take it to the wall.
Bing, bang.
And the wall pressure is so scary.
Yeah, and of course, anytime you're against a Brian Fury, against the wall, nice low parry, you got to watch out for those tech rolls, right? You can't fall for tech rolls. You really got to mix up your timing and getting up off of the ground.
Yeah, it's a back and forth between both players, right? Me on the ground, and then you on Okazeme as well.
Yeah, so of course, the best strategy is to not get knocked down, but good luck with that. Especially even in the open position. Shadow, though, very good at poking his opponent, using the back three, the new attack from Claudio. You can see it a lot probably later, but right now, taking his time feeling out Knee.
Dropping that shoulder, back one of them. Tagging him low.
Look at him, just standing there.
Just chill.
Yo, he has done his homework in Shadow. He is solid. I mean, everyone makes fun of him. He doesn't have any expression. He's expressionless, right? But that's what it's like. That's what it takes in this kind of a tournament format. Time winding down 8 seconds. Shadow with the lead here. Rage for Knee, and there you go. Shadow getting the first round.
Round 2.
Yeah, you're talking about his lack of expression, dude. It's focus for him. You come out here to Thailand, you were able to qualify this year like that, and especially the way he did.
Oh my God!
Superman punch at close range. Tackle, reversal.
Get off. Oh wow,
great dock.
Yeah, but he didn't get the launch off it. And right now, Shadow's looking great.
Genocide Cutter.
Oh, the counter hit. And Shadow's gonna take a quick 2-round lead over Knee here.
Round 3.
All right, let's see what Knee's got though. Man, a lot of people talking about how, like, Shadow is probably the most overlooked player here. Like, he has the most potential to make it. That top it's naked. That had to be on active. Knee shaking his head immediately.
Right after a hatch, and he gives up big positioning, big damage here. Minus 50%. Locked up at the wall. Again, subtle sidestep left. Trying to weave his way out, get parallel.
And Shadow recognizes the sidestep, immediately goes to homing attack. And look at a 3-0 Knee here in this first game, if he can close it out. But Knee has great positioning right now. Shadow's got to be careful. The knockdown, guaranteed down back 3. Last pixel of this game.
Hatchet.
For Knee. Range dry spend, nothing out of it, and the down 4, solid stuff. Shadow taking it 3 rounds straight over Knee here.
Shadow, really good movement, especially in frame advantage situations for Knee. You saw him, he didn't really panic, was willing to just hold his guard or move out of the way. Created a whip punish opportunity at the end of the last round.
And it doesn't matter who he's going up against. He's unfazed.
Yeah.
That's the power of Shadow.
That's the power of youth, man. He's
man.
He's been playing so long.
That's true.
But he's still so young. Doesn't have that fear of failure.
That's very true. Very true. But right now, Knee keeping the pressure up there, trying to keep her much closer this time. Nice jab interrupt. And there comes the back threes out of Shadow.
Good punishing and dropping the back one on him. Shadow trying to jump out the wall.
That was
It doesn't work that way.
No, yeah, and because we saw a little bit of a scramble, then Knee cast the back one and counter, and here comes the hatchet.
For one testing,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
nice whip punish at the end.
Yeah, and Shadow giving a little nod there, like, all right, all right.
Fight.
And I feel like it's all because of that one scramble situation. So Shadow, he's going to recompose here. Knee, though, he's starting to put it together. Here's the low parry. He's like, yo, that was just the first game of the day, man. That was my warm-up.
And then these knees hit the wall. Hatchet. Drops at the offset for Shadow. Break him the throw.
Man, and the jab check from each player right now. Both are working on. Look at the Shadow. 4 in a row.
The back and forth of it, too. Right when Knee started to find his tempo, that's when Shadow turns it up in that mid-range.
Counter. He's got rage, though. Superman punch block. Rage for both. Now, gotta be careful. There's the rage drive from Brian. Shadow still has this to go. Not gonna pull the trigger there. Brian's got that punch, but he's gotta be careful. He knows about it already.
Slow puts adding up for both players. Break on the grab.
Oh,
Jab
no,
one.
nothing.
The finish it, then able to get them with the down 4. Oh, man.
Knee answering back right now. Getting the first 2 rounds here in game 2. Hatchet. Mock kick denied. And a lot more of these back threes coming out. So expect a nice block with Knee.
No punish.
Good
Good
step.
side step. These hatchets adding up. Back one, pushing Shadow towards the wall. He just wants to hold this position. Find him a splat. Fishing towards Shadow's guard, not breaking though. Patience.
From both of them.
Blocking while standing recovery. These
Shadow.
down 4s adding up.
Oh, God, he went for genocide cutter, doesn't find it. Yo, Shadow's still in this, blocks the rage drive again, time winding down here. Shadow's a little bit behind, I think. Oh, he's got the lead now, 3 seconds. Hatchet's gonna get the
to close
lead.
it out.
Oh my God, Knee bringing it back. 3 rounds straight of his own to tie it up.
You got to give props to Shadow, man. His patience in some of those scenarios with his back to the wall. He was not. He was perfectly cool to just hold his guard, not even try to get too overzealous with movement either. He's really just cool. Just I'm gonna take this pressure and wait for the opening.
Yeah, he did really good there, of course. And, as that set went on, I feel like the first round, that little scramble situation happened. He was caught off guard, pulled it back together. I think by the 3rd round, he actually started playing like the first game again. So here we go. This final game should be pretty interesting. Violent Systems, the stage that Shadow has selected here, should be a good one.
There's a lot of back and forth between these 2 players, especially in range 0, range 1. Really just playing around each character's jabs like that.
Yeah, and Shadow, he went so ham with the jabs. Like, Knee checked him twice. Like, man, forget this. I got jabs too.
Yeah. And then, of course, the threat of the knees like, up close, right? Counter hit launchers.
And that's the thing. Like, he's been setting up those back threes this entire set. So you know the second it's coming. The second it's a counter hit launcher, and it's delayable. Uh-oh, speaking of last hits being launched in strings. Knee to the wall here. Not quite.
Oh, the cross block.
And there it was. You pulled the trigger on it that time. Knee, patient.
And now the dash pressure starting to come out a little bit more from Knee. Confident that Shadow will just sit.
Yeah, he's been setting up a Northern Cross. Gonna counter hit this time.
This time, just short of the wall again.
Yeah, and he left Shadow in rage with it. That was a big drop from Knee there. And Knee's not confirming very well right now. The rage drive's gonna connect. I don't know. It's gonna be close.
Oh, just short.
Oh,
Wow.
and Shadow closing out. Goes with the mid.
Round 2. Fight.
Right off the bat, touch your toes. Superman punch, building up the plus range. Knee all too ready with these throw breaks.
Hey.
Yeah, it's magic, baby. You know, season 3 every time. To the wall, Superman punch, install, Starburst active.
And now Shadow with the wall pressure.
Those lows adding up. He's swinging for his life. Good ducks on these jabs. Not a little bit too scared to pull the trigger.
Yo, Knee is in some trouble right now.
He's gonna have to hold his rage here. Back one.
Good patience here from Knee. You know the hatchets are gonna come, but it's scary because he's got that rage drive ready to go behind it.
Trying to again hold that space on 3+4. You called it. First hatchet so far. Oh, what a duck!
And there's a rage drive spin. Now 10 seconds. Shadow with the lead, trying to close it out here. 5. Oh my God, the confirm from Knee. 2 seconds, Shadow. What do you got in last chance? Nothing. Down 4-2 from Knee to close it out with 1 second on the clock. We're tied up.
Fight.
They dance and then he gets the 1+2 grab.
First throw of the set.
Oh boy.
And then punts him.
And finally, man, both these players, they've been setting each other up multiple times throughout the set for this final game, and both of them are not faltering at all.
And he with a really good mix of just jab pressure and low pokes. Builds up this life lead, hatchet.
And he is so patient. He gets that back three, but now Shadow again, though, can find the rage up, dropping the combo.
Starburst active sidestep.
Sideways.
Vulcan cannon.
I like the back and kick attempt. Shadow's got a pixel. Oh my goodness, and it's now set point for Knee. Gives him the fisherman. Let's go.
Fight.
Jab flow. Oh my God. And you know we're going to the wall. Now what you got for me, Knee?
Hey,
Knees.
Yo, Todd Daniel, he's feeling good now. Knee is on fire right now. Rage one for Shadow. Last chance. Punishes.
Shadow's still in this. Wall.
Oh, the wall's flat. Shadow's
That's
back
the first
in
flat.
it.
That's a start.
Oh, he is definitely still in it.
Oh, that's a start, Rip.
Yo, Shadow, can you get it done?
Hey, pokes adding up.
Oh, the jab from Knee. Knee gonna get it done here. Gets the W over Shadow. 2-1, the
2-1.
close set. Man, that was a great way to start off the day.
And you got to remember with the at group stage too, even that 2-1 is important because remember it comes down to game differentials and tiebreakers in some scenarios, as we know very well from last year.
Exactly, yeah. If Knee ends up 2-0ing everyone else, then Shadow's got a lead. You know, that's precisely how that's going to go. So that one game that Shadow got initially there,